Can anybody hear me? I definitely need a test. Test, 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 test. Hello? Can anyone hear me? The worst time to have lurkers. Can anybody hear me? Is anyone alive out there? If anybody is there in chat, will you say something, please? I need a text if anybody can hear me. My modem died and I need a test.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Can anybody hear me? Hi. Okay. Were you here when I get disconnected, some pony fan? Asking out of curiosity.
A brand new life? How stimulating it must be.
I can
wish
hear.
I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
Nice.
But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
Just got here, damn it. I need somebody that's been here to let me know.
Serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
How you
And you'd
doing
like
today,
me
some pony
to
fan?
eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Scholar and exegete of ancestral writings, it can never insist enough that the importance of taking legends, ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. Common mistake is to take what we know for an absolute truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth and about the various types of immortals. Based on what we know and what we gathered through time. Dig, are you still there? For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term of what we had learned to call Ekon? The other day, 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupine type of vampire. We considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it is not true. What about the rest? I'm doing better than yesterday. That's good. I'm a lot more awake than I was yesterday. What about the Rakashaha from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi and the Puchin of southern Chile? What about even leaving the beautiful Great Britain? And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James Church in Laos? What about the creatures only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all over the city? All around the city? What about Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described as by ancestral British Ekons as a legendary huntsman who feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed amongst mortals and immortals. I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what could be found if only we could forget. If only we could forget a few minutes that we're supposed to know already. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Letter of Rakasha Chadana, Pembroke Hospital, 4th August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I'm glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it is not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of the departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the questions of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you, my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experiences. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Raksha Kadana, former doctor. Warning letter. Pembroke Hospital, 25th of October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning Dr. Thorough Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. It reminds you of the mistakes he made in the past. Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. But I am glad to hear that you're doing better than you were yesterday. It's always good. It's always good to hear when you're doing better than the day before. Especially if you had a rough one. Let's see. Where are the doctors?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Good evening, sir. I'm never good, Doctor. The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here. and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Blackmailing a vampire is almost as smart as blackmailing Batman. As Lucius Fox put it. Good luck. But I can understand her concern, though. I am gonna check over here. I want to see if I can get this mission done. And white check. Nope. He is a level 18. I am literally 2 times lower his level. However, if I could start treating the area, that'd be great. So these 2 missions right here, I can't do anything about. This mission, I can't do until I get the Western Docks open. I have no idea where this is going, and I have no investigations in the West End. So, I can safely say I can move forward.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Doris Fletcher, Sappho. Royal Garden Hall Theater. Clyde Fletch presents Doris Fletcher, Sappho.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail?
You're looking for a resourceful idiot. Yeah.
Investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off, they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
New collectible. Dear brothers, I must draw your attention to the very important point of the use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures, no matter how fresh, how strong, or how smelly. Garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging the novel of Bram Stoker's has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries plays garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon, I have to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition. That is, not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more, nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you have to search more deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. From here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampires, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. It's as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged Vulp flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent Ekon fall down and beg for mercy and struck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. But the truth remains, nevertheless, vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and wood. From Facing the Shadows and How and Why by Usher Taltree, Primate of St. Paul. Hey, got a collectible. Alright. Gotta talk to the nurses.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, so I have spoken to one of the nurses. Yay!
It's safer here than anywhere else.
So I do kind of have a feeling that the blackmailer may not be a vampire, but a vampire is pulling the strings.
My sweet girl.
Where the fuck is
Reads
this?
me like a book. I never could keep it.
There's Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during...
Let me guess.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So, Nurse Hawkins hates Miss Jones. No surprise there. Had to go upstairs. Nurse Crane, no. Most important nurse in the hospital could be.
This isn't even my neighborhood.
Eavesdrop. Press left click. Press L3 to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you can unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Interesting. Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Poplar sewers.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Common barbed cudgel. The Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about the so-called scholars. Yes, indeed. Most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, would be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bensha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Where? Oh, this might be the guy that...
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
This might be somebody I need to talk to.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Hey, I succeeded with that investigation. I was curious how I got into the sewers. I got my answer. Simply by progressing the story. Nope, I do not want to leave yet. Ooh, shillings. Ooh, crate. Hey, I got some screws and a aluminum shard. Nice. Now I just need to find this other guy. Light regeneration serum. Ooh. Sounds fancy. I have a feeling I'm about to encounter something. Yep. Oh, what the? Oh, fuck, man.
Is this?
This, my friend, is a werewolf. And it's about to kick your ass, man. Oh, fuck!
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Nurses Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Fresco's house and present this coupon. Daka. Oh, it must be basically the part of it is is that someone you know? No. No, it wasn't. I've never been to London. Chapter 2, Blackmail in Whitechapel. But yeah, in this game, werewolves are technically just another form of vampires. That's kind of cool. It's got its own spin to that. I like that. Reach Whitechapel.
This is despicable.
Alright.
I have this.
Can't say I've met the guy before. Then again, I wasn't born in 1918. So, well before my time. Reach Whitechapel. Is there a way to reach Whitechapel from here? Like a where? So the guy that she gave that voucher to is this skeleton here. Hey, Sun Pony fan, you want to hear something cool? Check it out. Now, just listen. Just listen. uh, when I give Carrot a shout out, his raid message, his raid alert will play shortly after he gets shouted out. I did not know you could shout out someone that was not in the chat. Yeah, you've always been able to. At least since I started streaming anyways. They may have not have been able to do it before. Is this supposed to be a hospital? Alright, I'm going to...
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Doctor.
Damn shiny!
A
Yay!
reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Near you under table or stretcher? Near me. Oh. It'd been that. Table near under table or stretcher. I see a shiny in a different room. Table or stretcher? Oh, I see it. Since I'm going to be heading to Whitechapel, I guess it might be a good time to try and do that quest. Oh, wait. I want to go talk to what's his name first. See if I can find, not Clay, but other guy. The guy that I helped. Yeah, this guy. Headache. Oh. Oswald Thatcher, where are you? What I found was closer to the shop. Okay. So, do you see it currently? No. Oh, okay.
The patients are not fools.
This one?
They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
It's stretcher by table. Had that been it? The paper on the wall looks important. Oh, those always glow. They're not always important. It basically is, your city needs you. City, you. Life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. It's basically one of those things that you can read that is just hanging around everywhere. Might have been light on a puddle. Could have been. I mean, I've seen things that light up even though they don't look like they should. Oh, hey, a trash can. Hey. Curfew to the citizens of London. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the street from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to curfew, not opened after 9 p.m. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button there. I meant to do the swipe, the hand swipe, not the exploding thing. Uh... I need to find him so I can give him medicine. Abandoned investment property.
I cannot enter.
Oh, fuck off with that homing jump launch shit. Oh, great. It's one of these motherfuckers.
Get away from me!
Alright. I'm gonna switch out to a pistol.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages. This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
A readable text written in Braille, the Braille alphabet. Ah! Raid! Welcome on in. Oh, darn it. What is it? What is with my internet? My internet's acting wonky. Welcome on. As long as everybody can hear me, can everybody hear me? Okay. Just gotta make that sure. Yep, so have I actually. And thank you for that, Demi. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Lyconius, and welcome to the Lost Heaven. If you don't know who I am, I am a gamer by nature. I play a variety of games such as action-adventure titles, stealth titles, first-person shooters, and JRPGs. Today we are currently playing the vampire game, Vampyr, where we play as a vampire doctor. Yeah, I can't. Hey, Hama. Actually, Vinmar, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I have a surprise for you, Hama. Hopefully, this will actually play properly.
The fox drop.
The fox drop.
Drop it.
It's Vinmar's birthday. Haha. I love the fox drop so much, I added it to your raid message, or your shout out message. So there you go. Vinmar, thank you for the big... Oh, god damn it. My freaking frames keep screwing up. Also, Hama birthday. It's a Hama's birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Hama. Happy birthday to Hama. Happy birthday to Hama. Yeah. Can't believe you. I didn't know y'all shared a birthday. I love Hama Shake. Oh my goodness. It's such an adorable little animated emote. Yeah, I keep dropping frames, so if I drop frames, I apologize. Something happened, and I keep losing frame for some stupid reason. Right? It's perfect. Boop. Ah! How dare you butt me? No butt. Venmar, hope you had a great stream. Quest, make sure he gets plenty of rest. Zaraphile, or if I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. But thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, viewers. Happy to see you. I'm dropping frames. I don't know why. Driving me crazy. Good on you, Quest. You're a good bean. You're a good bean. And let me do this before I do anything else. If you don't know who Quest is, ladies and gentlemen, go check her out. She's awesome. She does artwork on occasion. You are very welcome, Quest. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, I am experiencing frame drops, so if the game stutters, I apologize. So if you hear me testing to see if my voice can be heard, that's the reason why. I do, yes. Aww. I love the Xbox achievement sound. It's so sexy. Ah! Yeah, I love that. It's the rare achievement. It's the rare achievement from Xbox One onward. I heard it the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make that an alert. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it a freaking... when I shout people out. 25 points or something. Actually, I think it's just any rare achievement. I was like, ah! You and me both, brother. You and me both. But as I said, if I ask if y'all can hear me, it's because I'm dropping frames. I don't know why I keep dropping frames, I just am. Could be the wind, I don't know, sadly. Door has been unlocked. Yay! We can hear you. Awesome. It's not dropping for me. Are you sure? Because my little glow box on Stream Elements keeps flashing from green to red and all the other colors. So if it does seem stuttery, that's why. As well. Alright, we're gonna kill some people.
Better go home, sir.
My home is... He'll bite you. I'm out of ammo. Alright, I killed him. I almost died doing that, but I killed him. Oh, man, that needle to my neck was so good. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Maybe you're just trying to come out. I need to get a special, I need to get a little theme for, when Venmar and Quest raid me. It just seems appropriate. Although I don't want to use something that's completely... Yeah. I just want to get a little... Yeah. I'm not sure what to get, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was a quest raid. I need to get him a cold medicine. Actually, I have that, don't I? No, I have for fatigue, but I don't have for a cold. Oh man, that guy is a level 16, really? There was a side quest over here. It was this person. On target. Steal the reports leading to Pembroke Hospital. Oh, so I actually do have to go that way. Darn it. I am not strong enough to fight them yet, though. That's the sad thing. And I don't have enough ammo to just go in guns blazing. I can't fight that guy either. Too weak. I'm too weak.
Turn around, sir. Ha! talking to you.
The guy's talking to me. Stop being a sissy and fight.
It's a leech. Kill it.
Hold on. I gotta switch out weapons. I can't use ammo anymore. Actually, I'll do the stun now. There we go. The level 16 guys, they would take out half my health in one hit. So, no. These guys I could take on. They're closer to my level. But why were they here? That's what I would like to know. Is that a hideout? No, it isn't. Darn it. What's this poster say? It says, would you like to know more? Guard the freedom of us all. Join the Royal Fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask your nearest recruiting office. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads on the front. At the front, sorry. So this game is set in 1918. Oh, shit! I didn't see you there. Come here, man. I need to feed.
Believe I'm doing this.
All right.
This thirst for blood.
What does this one say? And stay at home. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home.
Sir, step away.
I want to make sure there's fire executioner. Uh-oh. Guy got the crossbow and I'm weak to fire. Too bad he has to reload. got him. Stay close, keep an eye on him. Oh, shit, werewolf! Ah, shit! Fucking criminy! So the cool thing about this game is werewolves are just another forms of vampires. Ah, fucking hell. Get on me. Gotcha, buddy. But yeah, werewolves in this game are basically just vampires. Just a different type of them. Official health warning to the citizens of London. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If you are a member, or if any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. Due to the curfew, not opened after 9 p.m. Hey, found some bullets. Alright, so we got, I believe, 3 people. Yep. If they have resistances. Melee, shadow, blood, and ranged attacks. Ranged is what these two right here are resistant to. If it's red, they means they're highly resistant. I need to kill the big guy. Oh shit, the guy's got a shield. Ow. Come here. The guy had bullets, this guy, and a glass vial. Cool. They do allow you to craft items in this game. You have to be a workbench, though.
It's locked, all right.
Darn it. Too bad there's not a hideout here. Is that a rat? Nope. Darn it. No rat.
Care package on the way.
Shit. Ah, that scared the crap out of me. Yeah, welcome on in for it, and thank you for the care package. In case nobody knows what a care package is, it is the stretch, posture check, and hydrate redeem all in one. I've been working on improving my stream in subtle little ways. Let's go ahead and get up and stretch. Hydrate. And do an impression of a hot dog. But again, Venmar, Quest, your voice sounds exactly like the voice of this one guy in a shirt video from the internet, and I love it. It's funny. Haha. I will take that as a compliment. Thank you, Quest. Glad you like it. Sexy voice. No, your shaky voice. Was there any other items on the ground? Nope. Okay. Nope, can't go that way. Found the werewolf over here. Yeah, it's a derpy, funny video that I absolutely love, and yes, your voice is the same, so it's great. It is a compliment. Well, thank you very much, Quest. Leave the... No, that's not the door. What the hell is the door at? Ah! Lord, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but I'm going to try it anyways. Lord Kebble? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Lost Oak. God, I wish there were some werewolves here.
This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail.
I actually just got done fighting one.
Let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Yes, there are werewolves in this game. However, they're not the type of werewolves you think. Yes, they do have the appearance of a werewolf, but they're actually vampires. Or just another form of vampires. Seaball, but please just use Lord. Alrighty, I will just use Lord. Lord, welcome on into the Lost Heaven. It's good to have you. I always love seeing new faces. Well, somebody just died. Some Pony fan, enjoy your lurk.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
I would like to punch this guy in the mouth. I really would.
Goodbye, young man.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Sick and suffering. What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I will see you later. What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy he just failed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Oh, there's a hideout this way.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Good to know.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
And yours is not? Are you serious?
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Let's see. Oh, hey, cool. She sells codeine. Nice.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even flu is no match for this one.
That poor sod's dead. I don't like that bloody handprint on the wall. Moonrise! Hey, how you doing? How you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Of course, then again, I haven't seen a lot of people in a while. Whoa! Somebody had fun. And somebody had a bad day. Oh. I found a new hideout. Awesome. Is this the new hideout? I hope so. There we go. Keep out. Aw, come on. Is there not a... Oh, here it is. Yay! Found the workbench. Cycle. 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 Alright, let's see what I can make. Got something for cold, fatigue, but I don't have anything else. I've been doing kind of rough, but getting better slowly. It's my birthday today, 25th here currently, so gonna get some rest in a bit and just take the day easy and slowly. Happy birthday. Oh, wait, hold up. I got a special gift for you if it's your birthday. If it's your birthday, we always have a special shout out. Give me a moment. I just need to get it. I have to find it because I didn't bookmark it. File, sound. There we go. All right. I'm going to open up the volume mixer real quick. I'm going to turn down the game volume just so y'all can hear it. Okay, hold on. All right, Moonrise, this is for you, courtesy of Carrot Top.
Make a wish, it's your birthday.
bad.
Make a wish, it's your birthday. Special day. Happy birthday.
You are welcome, but be sure to thank Carrot Top, aka this fine gentleman. For the birthday song. Because he is the one that created it, and I had his permission to use it. Serums, light regeneration. Analyze. Fatigue, anemia, bronchitis, pneumonia. I don't have anything for migraines. Hi, fellas. I absolutely will. Carrot is an absolutely wonderful being. Yes, he is. And I am very proud to call him of one of my very close friends. Blood as addiction. Vampires drink blood. This may be their most specific trait, the sinister peculiarity of their condition, if I may say so. But for me, it is not the most important characteristic of their diet. What has always fascinated me since I started to study them is the imperative need to drink they seem for blood they seem to endure. They want it more than anything, and this desire can drive them to expose themselves. And when they drink it, they seem to feel some sort of short trance, an ecstatic epiphany. Said to me once a Volgod I interviewed in Moscow. I'm convinced that there is an essential element to understand the nature and condition of vampires. They don't drink blood because it sustains them, but that it offers them ecstasy. Vampires are addicted to blood, all of them. It is a part of their nature, and those among the immortals who refuse to submit to their appetite by the strength of their will alone only are never freed from this addiction. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Chillings. I have been having a very good day. Getting to see a lot of new friendly faces certainly does help. Are these guys back? No. Okay, cool. Oh, crap. Nope, that was just a light.
It's locked.
Oh, I can't even go that way. Okay, so I can't even fight those guys even if I wanted to. That is unfortunate. Whitechapel. Migraine. Oh man, I could have gotten him fatigued. Actually, I still can. Hold on. Whoosh. I actually believe he is actually currently on right now. Believe it or not. I could be wrong, though. Alright. Cycle these. Make something for a cold. I already have something for fatigue. Sepsis, pneumonia, bronchitis, anemia. Okay. If I can get these people healthy, the condition of the district will improve. And I'm a doctor, damn it. It's a part of my duty. I have to help my patients. Even if they're not a part of the hospital. But I do thank you very much, everybody, that is sticking around, even if you're lurking. Also, I'm sorry that, sorry to hear that you've been having it rough lately, Moon. But I am glad to hear that you're bouncing back from it.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Goodbye, young man.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Alright, it was Hood and Bates. He's recovering. I need to get him healed and possibly him healed. Why is Dorothy Crane here? That's what I would like to know. Also, I need to find Oswald Thatcher. I don't know where he's at. If I can find out where he's at, then I can get his headache medicine. She's definitely got a sickness, but I don't think she's in... I think she's in the Western District.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, he says something. He says something similar each time he drink a rat. Some grease and screw. Nice.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I'm sure it will.
I have this thirst for blood.
Wait a minute. Bottle of alcohol, rusty box of poo.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Alright.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm a Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
The interior of the house.
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
I mean, to be fair, he does have a point.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Yeah, sometimes the living can be worse than the dead.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Excellent. Yeah, this job refusal letter. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation, your ill boy, and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections to the ill-famed wet boot boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Fitch and Harper intend to reward first candidates who pass the small inquiry. We like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy. May God be with you and your family. Sincerely, R.D. Harper. Ouch.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can...
Let's see. Rumper suffers from fatigue. Right? He's recovering. He suffers from migraine. Joe Peterson.
Sort it out right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Well, I can go help the kid out.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, come on. You're kidding me. I exited through this spot earlier. This game don't like me sometimes, I tell you. Alright. Small bottle cigarette case. Ooh. Actually, hold on. I do need to craft this. All right. Yeah, I went through the other door. Yeah, I was about to say, for a moment there, I thought the game froze on me. Alright. Time to...
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Actually, I do want to talk to him.
May I?
I'm not bothered.
Nope.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Oh my god, a huge hype train today. It was like 10... Forgot what level. I know he got a hype... Damn, that's crazy. I haven't even gotten over a 2.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
It's kind of cool that they...
Pain and suffering in this world.
It is kind of cool that they pretty much basically gave a unlimited mark of how high the hype train can go now.
You again? What do you want this time?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
What's actually ironic is I've never actually seen a hype train go over 10. I've seen about, maybe the highest I've seen is about 8 or 9. Double digits on a hype train is crazy.
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you
So,
mean besides the epidemic,
saw one get
the
to
war,
17.
and all the usual
Damn.
As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
That's freaking crazy. I wonder what the highest hype train on Twitch is, though. That'd be great. I'm just curious to know now.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
Seen clips of 30, some say 46.
Now,
Damn, that's a...
find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
He ran into a group of vampires and he doesn't realize it. Of course, dead vampires are not really talked about in the game.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Alright, so he has aluminum shards, aluminum powder, spring, grease, screws, glass vials, ferocious tartrate, sodium hypochloric solution, codeine, potassium permanganate. I don't know. I butchered it probably. Rigatami, opium, common handle parts, tiny common handle part, tiny good handle part, and a common trigger. Small pocket with an engraved name, partially hidden by dry blood. I believe this is the pocket watch for one of my quests, so I'm not gonna say.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
For Maggie, Nate.
You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about...
Thank you for the proper
Ideas
pronunciation,
of nurses,
Gordon.
but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work.
But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
This man is a lunatic.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
The man gives freakers bad news.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now he judges your
I don't think I can enter the church. If I can, it won't be at this point. Stay at home. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia to prevent any case of Spanish flu. Ow. Cigarette case, huh? He also had some bullets. Cool. Oh, trash can. Lead plate.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
That sucks. Oh, he has cold.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery, who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Without the body, the mind has no purpose.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
That is actually a good way to look at it. So if you're not taking care of your body, your mind is not going to last. I'm not going to lie. I keep seeing like glows on the ground. Like it looks like something shiny's there, but there isn't a shiny there. Sycophant Publishing Limited, Lavender Court, Cadman Street, London. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. Huh.
Good evening, Mr. Niven.
And good evening to...
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Ouch.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
This door has been unlocked. Yay! Flower bouquet. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Bella. Oh, I think that... No, I don't think it is. It may lead to it, though.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
That Alrighty. So exploring around is not getting me. I wonder what is behind this gate.
It's locked.
Obviously. Quarantine influenza. Keep out of this area by order of Board of Health Officer. Alright. I don't think I've spoken to this guy before.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Now let's see. Mr. Darby is suffering from fatigue. If I could find Cotton Bates, Mr. Bates, I could give him the cold medicine. Where was the hideout again?
Pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you? Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
I mean, I could definitely, if she's willing to help, I can respect it.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
He does bring up a good point.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Huh? I figured you'd be in bed by now. Tell liking about the hype train. Oh, yeah. They mentioned I'll be in bed when you join. Wait, what? Okay, I'll give you that one. You made me laugh from it, okay? Good one, brother.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate.
Alright, it was a level 13. It was crazy. Crazy just like you. Seems fitting.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Okay, I know she's fatigued, so I need to get her some fatigue medicine. I need 2 things of fatigue, actually. Whoosh. Hama, you're crazy. But you're a good kind of crazy. Eh. Yeah. You're a good kind of crazy. Can't tell if dinner's being made or no. Maybe just my nose is busted today. Sounds like somebody's cooking in the living room, in the kitchen. Ugh. I'm getting kind of hungry. Mama, order me a pizza. Share it with you. I'll send half to you. Nah, I'm kidding. Don't do that. If we ever meet in person, though, I would like to share a pizza. Okay, game. Please don't tell me you froze on me. I think the game may have froze on me. Oh, game. Come on. You can load up now. All I did was enter a hideout. Rat blood is not as potent or tasty as human source, but it will partially refill your blood bar. I think my game froze on me. Damn it. Come on, game. There we go. It worked. I did it. Alright. I need 2 of these. Gonna go ahead and make a 3rd one of these because why not? Also, Hama, I want to tell you something very important. Happy birthday. Some citizens may have quest for you if you talk to them. They'll always reward your help. So Whitechapel is a heavily load district. Okay, got it. I am glad my stuff did stabilize out. All right, game, come on. I would like to get back into the game, please. I have patience. I need heal. Ah!
NANI? NANI?
The reason that played twice is probably because of me moving stuff from Twitch sound alerts to something else. Basically sound clips. Thank you, Lord. Holy hell. Also, welcome on in, Mr. Terabad and Mad Lad Patty. Yeah. Alright. I don't see how that fall doesn't hurt me. Where'd she go? Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Nope.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Free of charge.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Can't say I blame her on that one. It's always usually the people that'll hide behind a fake mask of being nice that will stab you in the back.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Alright. Darby! Darby, 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 Darby. He is fatigued.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Hippocratic Oath. Achievement unlocked. Nice.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I'm a good doctor. Yeah. I do like the fact that I can help these people. Hopefully I can get it up to stable at least. I have to wait until that one. I still need to find this guy. Where is he? Oh, that's where she is.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can't either. Hey, Terry, you want to know something interesting about this game?
I have this thirst for blood.
Not only are there vampires in this game, but there are also werewolves.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Yeah, keyword, as long as you have the money. A greedy sycophant. The hell's that word even mean? Yeah, I'll look it up later. I can't go there. Oop, trash can. Hey, greasy 5 screws. Nice. Cigarette case and a ring.
Someday you'll understand.
They just let the bodies out in the streets? Really? Alright, I need to find that one guy, Bates. Need to give him this cold medicine.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Alright, I will hydrate just for you, Mad Lad. Thank you for the hydrate. Let the bodies hit the floor. Anybody see that one 82-year-old man do the cover of that? Freaking crazy. Alright, these guys won't be back until... Ooh, hey. I forgot that item. I believe it was right here. No, it was right. It was right here. There was a door I could enter, and I believe it was right over here. Nope. Wrong room. There was a bloody handprint on the door. That's all I know. Oh yeah, it was right over here. I'm gonna go see if he's here first. If he's not, then I have no idea where he's at. I like side quests. Forgive me if this bores you. The character is a doctor, and I'm playing him well. I just wish the loading times for, I just wish the loading times were a little bit longer. A little bit shorter. What's a side quest? Something that will make the game last longer. It's on PC or console? This is on PC. I am currently playing it on Steam. I thought the blue pills would makes it last longer. Ah. Good one, Patty. Good one. I have this on PS4. Load times are bad, but not like this. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why it does that every freaking... Hey, shillings. Good job, me. Something on the floor? Man, they shoot this guy for it. Hey, here he is. This asshole.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
You had better return to Whitechapel without...
Safety...
So I literally can't make him walk out of this room. Great. Well, that freaking sucks. Anything up here I can get? Or I can reacquire? Hey, dead body. What do you know? Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cottigan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionable flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know that revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together and demand for an immediate change.
You had better
Safety is...
So, I can't get him to leave just yet. So, yeah, that sucks. Well... Damn it. Anyways... Hopefully I can get out of Whitechapel before I can save. Yeah, the load times right now in the Whitechapel area have been the worst. Like, normally it does not take this long to load. I wonder, can I save from here? If not... Yeah. I can at least open that fence now. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, just leave her there. She's gonna she's gonna refuse to move anyway. Alright. Time to find a safe point. Supper is ready, so I'm gonna go get some num-nums after stream. Lord, here we go. Another loading screen. For those of you who are wondering, I will be picking this up again tomorrow when I stream tomorrow. The day after that, for the next 2 days, I will be streaming A Plague's Tale: Innocence. After that, I will be doing a New Game Plus run of Silent Hill for 2 days, and then the day after that, for the final 2 days of the month, I will be streaming Days Gone. So I have my entire month covered. I do wish it would hurry up and load, though, because I would like to save if possible. Thank you. Finally. Hallelujah. Praise be our Lord and Lord and Savior. All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get Blood Spear because I need a new ability. If I can, I'm gonna increase my health, my stamina, and my blood capacity. Yay! I am now level 12. Defensive. And I increase my bite. Actually, hold on. Fast regeneration. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. Plus 10% heal. I will go with fast regeneration too. Alright. Following night. Yay! Whitechapel is now stable. Prices in stock of the merchants in the district may have changed. Uh-oh. I need to get him a fatigue. Fatigue. 4 fatigues. 5 fatigues. Headaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This district is still healthy. I have no idea about this one. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I am going to call it quits for the day. I will be back with more Vampyr tomorrow. I need to get some outro music. I don't like not having outro music. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay if you don't have a raid target in mind, because if they are still on, I do. The wonderful, precious friend of mine, and I'm going to raid him anyways, because he's still playing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you're more than welcome to do so by using that link right there. Hey, you want to join the Discord community? You're more than welcome to do so as well. However, I will ask, please read the guidelines carefully, otherwise you'll not gain full access to the Discord. Gecko Dom 78? I mean, are they on a be right back screen or about the raid out? Hey, they just started. And they are playing a Deathloop, which I have not played yet. Does anybody else have anything in mind? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to join me in the raid, this will be your raid message. If you have access to my emotes. If you don't have access to my emotes, you can use this one or any combination of emotes that you choose. Thank you so much for streaming, choosing my stream for the evening, and I look forward to seeing you next. Thank you so much for joining us here today at the Lost Heaven. We look forward to seeing you next time, whenever and wherever that may be. Stick around for the raid if you can to help us spread some love and hype. After the raid, take some time to take care of yourself because you're important to us, and we love it when you take care of yourself. Even if that's just to get up and to stretch, get a snack or a drink, hitting the restroom, or just walking around a little bit. Rub your face, and we hope to see you again later. We are going to go say hi to Geekadom 78. Hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you all tomorrow with some more Vampyr. Hopefully the frame rate drops won't be as bad, and hopefully the loading times won't be as bad. Hope you all have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself, and see you later.